All right, so this is part two of the haves and the have-nots, and this is like Veronica's show. This should be like Veronica and Friends, like Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells and Diana Ross and Supremes, Michael Jackson and Jackson 5. It's like Veronica is just like, and no pun intended to the rest of the cast, trust and believe, because they are phenomenal. But Veronica, it's just like she just milked her cow to the like those others have nothing else to give by the time Veronica is finished with her scenes. And her wigs, they're cut to a T, her clothes, and the way she just be like mocking shit, yeah. It's just too much. It's all too much. When they peeled Veronica's wig off, she had the braids, that's when we were ride or die. I got it. I got it. How many of my aunties have the braids up under the wigs? I got it. That's when I decided, no, if Veronica wanted to rob a bank, I would help her. I would say she went that way when she really went that way. Go and sit down on it. Okay, so listen. Veronica is trying to have this grandchild, and her son is gay, and she put him away because she's tired of him and this police officer who's married to this judge. Oh my God, in court, she played the video in front of the judge, the police officer's wife. And so then he like bumped her to the side of the road and made her crash. Well, it really wasn't him who made her crash. It was her daughter-in-law, if you will, the one that's pregnant with her gay son's baby. So sad. This is better than the guiding lights, honey. This is the guiding. Come to the light, Caroline. This is what this is. It's really too much. It's a different style of television, and I love it. It's not your average, Murder She Wrote and Facts of Life and the Housewives of Atlanta. It's its own thing, And I appreciate that, because if everybody brought coleslaw, it would be coleslaw tasting. Go and sit down on it, honey. Nobody worry about that shit you talking about. So I'm glad for what it is. And people keep talking about, well, it's like, well, it is what it is. Soccer is soccer. It's not football and it's not basketball. It's soccer. Right. And that's why I love this and I appreciate it. And I appreciate all these actors giving it to us. And, just Veronica, she's trying to get back at her husband and Erica. And it's just going to be too much. Now, listen, I'm telling you, the baby is dead. Veronica is going to bring that girl back to life and then kill her for taking the wheel. And what else is happening? And then Veronica is going to definitely kill Erica, and she is coming for David's throat. She's going to drink like a diet soda with his esophagus. Oh, Veronica, don't play this shit, y'all. I told y'all she owns the copyrights to the bitch. She distributes this thing. She owns the copyrights to the bitch. She distributes this shit across America. Okay, I'm not gonna keep telling you. It's Veronica Harrington. Okay. All right, listen. This is part two. We're gonna do part three because I have I almost said testicle difficulties. Not yet. That's like another 15, 20 years, honey. I'm almost there. But I still have good hands. You know how they say you can tell it in the hands? But I do have one bag. That's a Trader Joe's bag right there, baby. But I get the things in it, and it smooths it out, like those little creams. But I do have a Trader Joe's bag. I ain't worried about that shit you talking about. Go and sit down on it. You not human? Okay, go and sit down on it. All right, so listen, I love you guys. Look, check out part three. We're gonna do part three because, like I said, I'm having some difficulties with this video, and I don't want to get all into it. You know what I'm saying? Unless I could do it. Right. Don't start dating unless you have little coins, and you can start bringing flowers and doing. Don't get into it until you can do it. So I'm gonna do this one because, like, for some reason it's like cutting off, and I'm trying to get into my groove. Get into the groove. You gotta prove your love to me. Yeah. Okay. So. Well, while it's still running, hell. Well, it's still running. So let's go for it. Like Candace killing War, and her baby is dead, and she's turned against her brother. most importantly, Candace has turned against her brother. I just think she lost some brain cells because she's cute. Just, I don't know what the hell wrong with her, just turning on her whole family, and she just turned on. And the president, he grabbed her like Veronica grabbed Quita and slapped the shit out of her. He said, "Look here, you little bitch. I knew who you were when you was sitting your little funky ass at the bar, acting like you was all prissy and shit, trying to smell like potpourri, honey, when you really smell like charcoal on the 4th of July, after it's been used. Honey, I'm not worried about that shit you talk about. Go on, sit down on it. Okay? Don't ask Uncle Mario to come out if you don't want him to come out. Right. Sisters in the Name of Love, when they asked Patty to come out, and Dionne Warwick was whispering and shit, and don't ask Patty to come out if you're going to be whispering. Don't ask me to come out if you don't want the truth. It's the truth. Okay? It's true. So it's just like too much in this. I do tell a difference in the last like couple of episodes versus the middle. Like the middle was very, very heightened. I don't know if it was the writing or the directing, or it was something. But just as a viewer, and we love this, and it's kind of like if you hear Whitney Houston and she's off, you don't know if it's the music or she's going flat. You know what I'm saying? So it was just something in the middle versus the end that just didn't melt for me. I will say that, no pun intended, because I might need a job, but if my acting is bad, I'm expecting you to tell me. Okay, so anyway, what else? Damn, it was just a couple of scenes that wasn't given to me the way I liked it. I don't know. But listen, I look forward to it. It is heightened our sense of our nerve endings and things for television, and we're ready for the have and the haves and the have not. Okay, but Hannah's about to have, baby, and Candace is about to have not. It's the truth, because Hannah's already going to inherit like the $5 million from Catherine if something ever happens to Catherine. And Catherine is trying to give Hannah her condo and all that. And she's like, honey, take all this. It don't mean nothing to me, honey. Bitch! I would have taken that condo and had area rugs sized up in that joker for like every room, dining room area rug, library area rug, dining room area rug, sitting room area. I would have just been doing accent walls and just textures for drapery and all this. Hannah, you too humble. You too humble, honey. Your zodiac sign is Harriet.